Hi boys and girls, so I'm going to be doing topic 7 review. There's 10 problems. I'm going to do the first one. It says, there are 4,800 children who attend school in grades 1 through 8 in the town of Warren. Each grade has an equal number of children. How many children are in each grade? Okay, so I'm going to do my cubes. I always start with my cubes. So I circle my important numbers, 4,800. I have grades 1 through 8. Okay. Now I'm going to underline my question. Let me make this bigger. How many children are in each grade? I'm going to rewrite my question over here so I can know exactly what it's asking me. Number of children in each grade. Okay, and I'm going to underline each. Okay, now I'm going to box in my keywords. So each, again, equal number, how many children, and that word each again. Okay, so again, we said that each would tell us to multiply, but since now that we're going into division, we need to figure out, okay, are we actually going to multiply or are we going to divide? So I like to do the get, okay, and I have it down here. So my get, I have my groups, my each, my total. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my total. My total is 4,800. My each, well, if I look at my question, number of children in each grade. So I don't know my each. If my each is in my question, that means I don't know it. So I'm going to put a question mark. And grades 1 through 8, okay? So since it's giving us two numbers, 1 through 8, I'm going to go with the biggest number, 8, okay? Because it can go up to 8th grade. So I'm going to go to 8, okay? So now I'm looking at my get. I know my total, I know my groups, but I don't know my each. So let me look at my anchor chart really quick. I'm going to repeat what I just said. I know my total. Whoops. I know my groups, but I'm looking for my each. So I'm going to be using this one, and I'm going to be dividing. So I'm going to be dividing 4,800 divided by, let me write this over here so I have more room. 4,800 divided by 8, okay? And if you notice, this is kind of just like multiplying because I have my eggs. My eggs, I have 2 of them right here. So just like multiplying, I'm going to get my eggs and I'm going to drop them. And I'm going to cross them out. And now I'm left with 48 divided by 8, okay? So I can ask myself, okay, what times 8 is going to give me 48? That is going to be 6, okay? And just to prove that, if I had to go into my groups of 8, I need to look for 48. 48's right here. If I go up, I get 6, okay? So I put that 6, I'm going to take it and put it over here. So my answer would be 600 children, which is answer B. Problem 2 says, Ms. Lincoln steamed 32 clams for a family picnic. There were 5 people eating clams, and each person ate an equal number of clams. How many clams are left over? So I'm going to do my cubes again, circle my important numbers, 32 clams, 5 people. I'm going to underline my question, how many clams were left over? I'm going to rewrite my question, number of clams left over. And I'm going to underline that word, leftover. Leftover just means that it's asking for our remainder, okay? So now I'm going to box in my keywords. I have each, I have equal number again, and I have leftover. Okay, so equal number kind of tells us, gives us a hint that we're going to divide. Leftover, again, remember it means my remainder. So just to be sure that I am dividing, I'm going to do my get, my groups, each, total. My total is my 32. Okay. My each, well, let me read my problem carefully. There were 5 people eating clams, and each person ate an equal number of clams. Okay, so and each person ate an equal number of clams, which means I don't know my each then. Okay, I don't know how many clams each person ate, but I do know that there were 5 people. So the 5 people are going to be my groups. Okay, so again, I know my total, I know my groups, but I'm looking for my each. I'm going to divide. So I'm going to be dividing 32 divided by 5. And I want to see, just to make sure, can 5 go into 32? Let me see. If I go into my 5s, I need to look for 32. There's no 32 here. I have 30, I have 35, but no 32. So I'm going to have to draw for this. Okay? So I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one group. Okay? And I'm doing this until I get to 32. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm doing it till I get to 32. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32. So because I don't have 5 here, I cannot make a circle, okay? Because I can only put 5 in a circle. So now the question's asking how many clams were left over? So my leftover would be these 2 right here, my 2 clams. These are my leftover, which also you can say these is my remainder. Okay, so my answer is C. And if we wanted to say the whole answer, we can say 32 divided by 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 with the remainder of 2. Okay, because I have 6 groups here and I have 2 left over. But they're only asking for what is left over, so that's why I picked 2. 3 says, there are 5,400 toothpicks in a case of toothpicks. Each case contains 9 boxes of toothpicks. How many toothpicks are in each box? So I'm going to do my cube, circle my important numbers. 5,400, 9 boxes. I'm going to underline my question. How many toothpicks are in each box? I'm going to rewrite that question. So it's asking for number of toothpicks in each box. Okay, I'm going to underline that each. Now I'm going to box in my keywords. So each, how many toothpicks, and each again. Okay, and I need to see, am I dividing or am I multiplying? So I'm going to do my get, my groups, each, total. I know my total is 5,400. My each, let me look at my question, number of toothpicks in each box. So if each is in my question, that means I do not know it. And that means my groups must be my 9 boxes. Okay. So if I know my total, if I know my groups, but I'm looking for my each, I'm going to divide. So I'm going to be dividing 5,400 divided by 9. And I can already tell I have eggs. So I can simply just move my eggs, drop them, cross them out, and I'm left with 54 divided by 9. So I ask myself, what times 9 is going to give me 54? And that will be 6. And if I look here just to make sure, If I go into my 9s, I'm looking for 54. It's right here. If I go up, I do get 6. Okay. I'm going to take this 6 over here, and that means I have 600 toothpicks. Which is B. Okay. 4 says Cassie saved to buy a new computer that cost $2,500. She saved an equal amount of money each month for 5 months. How much did she save each month to buy the computer? So I'm going to do my cube, circle my important numbers, 2,500, 5 months. I'm going to underline my question. How much did she save each month to buy the computer? I'm going to rewrite my question. It's looking for amount saved each month. And because I have each in there, I'm going to underline it. And now I'm going to box in my keywords. I have that word again, equal amount, each. Okay, each again. And I'm going to do my get. So my groups, my each, my total. My total is 2,500. My each, if I read my question, amount saved each month. If each is in my question, I do not know it. And that means my groups must be my 5 months. So if I know my total, if I know my groups, but I'm looking for my each, I'm going to divide. So I'm going to be dividing 2,500 divided by 5. And again, I can already tell I have X. So I'm going to drop them, cross them out, and I'm left with 25 divided by 5. So I ask myself, what times 5 is going to give me 25? That will be 5. So I put that 5 up here, and I know it's 500. She saved 500. So I can just put it here, put my 500, and I just bubble it in. $500 that she saved. Next one, 5. A jeweler made 46 necklaces. She put an equal number of necklaces in each of the 5 trays. How many necklaces are in each tray? How many necklaces are not displayed? Okay. I'm going to do my cube, circle my important numbers, 46 necklaces, 5 display trays. I'm going to underline my questions. I have 2 questions. How many necklaces are in each tray? How many necklaces are not displayed? Okay, so I'm going to write that down on the side. My first question is, I'm going to put question 1. Number of necklaces in each tray. I'm going to underline that each. My second question is number of necklaces not displayed. Okay. And this right here, number of necklaces not displayed, this is going to be our remainder. Okay. They're not saying remainder, they're not saying leftover, they're trying to trick us by wording it like this, but this is going to be our remainder. So now I'm going to box in my keywords. I have that same word, equal number, tells me I'm going to divide each. Okay, how many necklaces each, and then how many necklaces not displayed. So I'm going to do my get just to make sure that that's what I'm doing. I'm dividing, so I have my groups, my each, my total. So my total is 46. My each, if I look at my question, number of necklaces in each tray. If it's in my question, I don't know it. My groups are going to be my 5 trays. Okay, so if I know my total, I know my groups, but I'm looking for my each. I'm going to divide. So I'm going to be dividing 46 divided by 5. Okay, and if I look here, if I go into 5, if I try to find 46, there's no 46. I have 40 and I have 45. So I know that I'm going to have to draw for this. 5 cannot go into 46 evenly. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one group. And I'm doing this until I get to 46. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, almost there. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. Okay, I'm stopping here because I finally got to 46. So now to answer my first question, how many necklaces are in each tray? These groups, these are my trays. So if I count my trays, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 trays. Okay, that's my first answer. And my second question is number of necklaces not displayed. Okay, which is going to be this one that's not in a tray. So that means my answer would be 1. So I'm looking for 9 and 1. I already know my answer is going to be C.